Hey everyone, I'm Zach Larson, and welcome to another segment of Eagle Eye News. Today is Halloween, so we are going to focus on just that, along with our scary and fast cross-country program. EEN coming at you next. First off, happy Halloween everyone. I thought we should start today's show off with some jokes.
Hey kid, what's the difference between boogers and broccoli?
Kids don't eat broccoli.
What does the universe have in common with a candy store? A Milky Way.
Why didn't the skeleton want to go to school?
Oh, I think I'm going to do the patient.
His heart wasn't in it.
Mr. Swatsky, if this principled thing doesn't work out, I think you should be a comedian. Now on to cross country. Eagle Eye has traveled down to Adrian for the section meet last week. Mr. Giles will bring you the report.
Thanks, Zach. Let's jump right into it with our boys' 5,000 meter race. That's 3.1 miles with 117 guys competing for the right to go to state. Top 2 teams advanced, and the top 8 guys not on a qualifying team also advanced for the right to go to state. And at the end, sophomore John Wagner finished 11th with a time of 17:46. Not too far behind, 8th grader Kaiser Freetley finished 13th with a time of 17:52. Junior Blake Trigestead finished 25th with a time of 18:18. And teammate junior also Jacob Willis was 33rd with a time of 18:38. And rounding out our scoring was 8th grader Stephen Martin, who finished 47th with a time of 19:14. Our boys finished 4th overall as a team. Congratulations on that. John Wagner qualified individually for the state meet. Kaiser Freetley unfortunately just missed qualifying by 1 place. Congrats, Coach John Quall, runner John Wagner, and Coach John Sherb, along with the rest of the boys team. Good luck at state, Johns. Now on to the girls race. They made their way down to the starting line, received last-second instructions from Coach Sherb before the start of their 4K race. After the little team pep talk, they took their sweats off, as did 20 other teams consisting of 121 runners. Let's go down to the course for the start of the race, where the top 2 teams advanced, and also the next 8 individuals not on a qualifying team advance as well. In cross country, the low score wins. A runner's finishing place is also the team's points. 7 runners make up a team, with the top 5 finishers awarded points. Here's the start of the race. Let's fast forward 1 mile. Here's a clip of junior standout Alasia Freetley just after her first 1,600 meters. She was in 4th place at this point, followed by teammates sophomore Kelly Quall, freshman Sadie Thompson, and 7th grader Grace Heglin, 8th grader Jordan Sterrud, freshman Sydney Bartunik, and rounding out our roster is junior Sydney Geezy. Now I ran across to the 3,200 meter mark, just 1/2 mile to go. There goes Alasia Freetley. Here comes Kelly Quall. Sadie Thompson coming at you. Sydney Bartunik, Jordan Sterrud, and Grace Heglin. And Sydney Geezy. Alasia worked her way around the challenging course and finished 3rd overall. As you can see here, she passed one down the home stretch and finished with a time of 15:14. Kelly Quall, who has been fighting a bad back, put a 10th place finish on the board. She ran a 15:45. Freshman Sadie Thompson finished 16th with a time of 15:57. And here comes over the hill not 1, not 2, but 3 LQPV DB girls that helped seal the deal. Grace Heglin, Jordan Sterrud, and Sydney Bartunik. They all ran about 16:16. And not far behind was Sydney Geezy finishing 23rd with 16:26. With all 7 girls across the line, our moms celebrated. As did our girls. They all have worked extremely hard, put hundreds of miles in, literally, fought through adversity to get themselves a shot for this day. Coach Sherb had this to say right after the finish.
They really showed up nicely. Front to top, 1 through 7. This is what we've been kind of talking about. John and I, we've been talking about how tight this 7 could be. This 7 ran huge. I mean,
Junior captain Elijah Freetley said this.
Yeah, I'm so proud of my team today. It's outstanding how they ran. We've never had girls that low, especially this young. And they're so young and they really showed up for us today.
all right.
And now for the award ceremony. Listen to this sweet music.
Finishing up their picture, it's time to announce the Section 3A team champion, and they can begin making their way up here with 66 points. Section champions, Lac-Qui-Parle Valley Glass and Gold.
Each member received a medal, and team was awarded the championship plaque. As you heard, we scored 66 points, followed by Laverne with 70, Canby 112, and Redwood Valley 179. The girls were all smiles until Coach Sherb met with them and told them, "You now have 1 more week with me." Just kidding, Coach Sherb. I'm sure putting up with you for 1 more week is worth the trip to the state meet. Best of luck, girls, and John, along with Coach Quall and Coach Sherb at state. Thank you for representing us. Zach, back to you.
Great job, girls, and John. Best of luck on Saturday at state. The girls' race begins at 1 p.m. and boys at 2, both at St. Olaf College in Northfield. Tune into your KLQP 92.1 on your FM dial for full coverage of the meet as Paul Ramo and Mr. Giles brings you the broadcast. Let's start thinking about trick-or-treating. Here are some safety tips for those going out tonight. We jumped on our broom and swooped down to the middle school and asked what a few students were wearing tonight.
I'm gonna be Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna be a ghost and have blood on my arms and stuff like that. I'm gonna be a demon. I'm gonna be a butterfly. Tiger. I'm gonna be a witch for Halloween. I'm gonna be Jason. Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna be an evil clown. I'm just gonna be a scary kid.
Those all sound great, guys, but let's say you're like me and you haven't found your perfect costume yet. Don't fret. Don't panic. Take a deep breath. We have a girl Anna here to save the day, with a few do-it-yourself costumes that you can put together in a few minutes.
Last minute DIY Halloween costumes. First off is the ninja, which is probably the easiest. All you will need is all black clothes and some stealthy moves. Next up is the vampire. For the makeup, I did red lips and black eyeshadow. And again, you will need all black clothes. Next is the cowgirl. For this costume, you will need jeans, boots, a plaid shirt, and a hat if you have one. If you want to make this costume a little bit more girly, button up the first 3 or so buttons and bring the unbuttoned sides up to just beneath your chest, and then tie. For your hair, you can do either braided pigtails or just low pigtails. And last but not least is the cat. You can do multiple things with this one. Just make sure you have cat ears, whiskers, and a nose. For my cat, I found some clothes that were pink with cheetah print. If you don't have any cheetah print, you can just wear all black.
Thanks for those ideas, Anna. Alright guys, that'll do it for us. Enjoy your day at school, have fun tonight, and don't eat too much candy. Zach Larson, Eagle Eye News Network, reminding you to fly like an eagle.
I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. want to fly like an eagle till I'm free.
Page 6, take 2. 2.
No, no. But a few students were wearing tonight.
Score.